Hello, this is Jonathan Johnson here again today working with a Windows Server 2008 inside of VMware. Today we're doing activity 10-4, creating a new firewall rule. Our objective is to create a firewall rule. The description for this activity is you need to create a new firewall rule to block outbound connections to a particular website. In this activity, you create a firewall rule to block connections to the Microsoft website and then allow the connection again. So we're going to log on to our server, which we already have. Open her up. We're going to go Start, Server Manager to go into our server. On the side, we're going to scroll down until we get into the security information area. On the box in the right top corner, we're going to click Configure IE ESC. Now we've got that pulled up. We're going to, in the Internet Explorer Enhanced Security Configuration window, we're going to click Off under Administrations. So under Administrators, click Off, which is not recommended. We clicked Off. Now we're going to click OK for that rule. Then we're going to open Internet Explorer and browse. Ooh, man. I'm not sure I have internet. Okay. www.microsoft.com. We're going to browse to that website. Alright. It says right here, caution, Internet Explorer Enhanced Security Configuration is not enabled. And it goes right in here to shows you the steps to go back in and turn it back on. That way, it's more safe. Make sure we reach the website here. I'm going to put you on pause. We're there. Right after I paused it, it went there. Okay, I guess I do have internet. Whew, thank goodness. That was a pain in the ass to get internet onto here for some reason for me. Alright, now we're on here. Now we're going to close Internet Explorer. So notice we got there, but it did pull up saying that it wasn't safe. So close Internet Explorer. Now we're going to open the Windows Firewall with Advanced Security Console from the Start menu. So Windows Firewall with Advanced Security. Okay, now we're in the area again with this Firewall Advanced Security. We're going to expand the console and click Outbound Rules. Alright, click Outbound Rules. In the Actions pane, we're going to click New Rule. So in the Actions pane right here on the right side at the top, it says New Rule. So we're going to click New Rule. In the new Outbound Rule Wizard, accept the default of Program by clicking Next. I can't see that well. Next. Alright. In the Program dialog box, we're going to enter this. We're going to go C:/ program files. What the? No, not program. There, program files / anyone else have a problem with it? The capital button working in here? It's like picky for some reason inside the Internet Explorer /IEXPLORE.exe in the text box for the program path. Let's double check this, make sure I have it right. C:/ program files / Internet Explorer. I need to be backspace. The Internet Explorer /IEXPLORE.exe. Okay, now we got that. We're going to click Next. Alright. In the Action Screen dialog box, we're going to click Block the Connection. So it's already it's already checked to block the connection. We're going to click next. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to click next. And then in the name, the dialog box, we're going to enter, well, what is, let's see. Oh, we're going to accept default right here. Okay, now we're gonna, in the name dialog box, we're going to type in Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer. Okay. Internet Explorer in the name box, we're going to click Finish. Okay. Now we clicked Finish. We're going to verify that the Internet Explorer rule you just created is shown at the top of the outbound rules name. So outbound rules, Internet Explorer, boom, blocked. I can go out here and I right click on it. I can click disable rule and then it's reblocked. Then you can go back to Microsoft website. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Okay. Now it's created. Now we're going to open Internet Explorer. Open up Internet Explorer. Remember, it shows the thing again. Now we're going to go www.microsoft.com. And we're going to go back to the website. We're going to receive an error when attempting to connect to the site because we made the rules to where this website's blocked. But, see here. I did not get an error. Open Internet Explorer. You should receive an error when attempting. I did not get an error. 1 second here. Let's see. For some reason, I can't seem to get it to block the website. I wonder if it's my firewall or something. Like, I just can't figure out. See, it's inbound connections that do not match a rule are blocked for domain profile and for private profile and for public profile. I can't. Windows firewall's on. I don't know. I can't figure out why they all say I've done every step like 20 times. I just can't figure out why it will not block it. But if it were to block it, I'll show you what it would look like. Let's see here. All right. This video is taking quite a while. I'm trying to hurry it. All right. I think this is it. Right here. This is what you would get. You'd get this error message, what you're supposed to get. This doesn't say we're sorry. It says the address is not valid. Most likely causes. There might be a typing error in the address, or if you clicked any link, it may be out of date. So, but for some reason, I'm not getting the error message for it to be blocked. Outbound rules. I mean, it's right there. Internet Explorer. I right click on it. I can disable the rule. Anyways, let's move on. Alright, so now we're going to switch to the WFAS console. We're going to select Internet Explorer rule. Alright, now we're back into the Windows Firewall with Advanced Security. We're going to double click this. Alright. We're going to click Disable Rule in the Actions pane. right here on the side, we click disable rule. Now that rule is disabled. Now we should be able to go to the website now. This time we should connect right to the website for Microsoft. I already know I'm going to, because we could connect to it when the rule was on. I'm thinking it was something with the firewall that I just could not get past or figure out. So alright, there we go. We're at the website. That's all and we're going to close that, close that, close that. And that's all I have for today on this activity of creating a new firewall rule. This pretty much this activity blocks websites. Say you have a kid, oh, I don't want him to go onto that website. I don't want Facebook for him. He don't need to do it. He's too young. So you go on there, type in that path, for the C thing, yada yada, for the code, for the PMC path, or not PMC. What's that called? And I can't think what it's called. But anyways, you block that, and if he tries to go to that website, whoever, anyways, they try to go to that website and they can't get on it. They have to go in and disable the rule. Most younger kids, if something's blocked and they're 12 years old, they're not going to know how to fix it. Most kids, us, at that age probably could have, but same thing works with, like, if you have HBO, you can block certain channels from being watched. Heck, I have on my Xbox, I can set it up to where, it only comes on at certain hours of the day and for a certain amount of time, and I won't do anything after. If it only during the set times it's supposed to be on, it will come on. That's all I have for you on this video. I hope you learned something. I'm sorry it was so long, and thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.